Alright, my loyal walking talkers. Yous know the drill here. If a man says you are crazy, you're too much, you're too sensitive, grab your shoes, your handbag, your wee dog, if you have one, your self-respect, and escape like it's a hostage situation. And if you're new here and just stumbling across this video today, I'm Stuart, and that's the cult leader, Rambo. He's in charge of this operation. We've coached thousands and thousands of women over the last 8 years to upgrade in all aspects of their healing journey. And you know, I was once that wounded boy, that walking red flag I was just talking about there. Not because I was toxic by choice, because I was absolutely terrified inside. So I hope I don't come across as a preaching ball bag today on a pedestal. I just want to share from professional and lived experience what goes on inside the mind of a wounded man. So by the end of this video, you know exactly how to walk away for the first signs of disrespect before it even gets to the breadcrumbing, the ghosting, or you're just emotionally drained. But before we go any further, and let us do what we always do with my main man, a little check-in question, a nervous system check-in question. How are you feeling? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling this week? Because it is another Sunday. And all I want you to do is just drop into your nervous system and ask it. Ask the body. Because the body gives you all the feedback. It'll either say you're living in survival or you're living in safety. And how we know we're living in survival is, well, we're feeling tired, burnt out, stressed, overwhelmed, and it gives us that feedback. And how we know we're living in safety is your body will feel relaxed, calm, composed, excited, whatever it may be. So I want you to bypass this mind of yours and go into the body. And then when you've got it, summarise it in one word for me. And if you feel brave enough, as always, stick it in the comments. And attached to it, where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in? Where are you tuning in from in this fine world with me and the wee man? There he's behind me, look. You coming, son? Let's go, walkies. There he comes, trotting along. Let's go. So yeah, summarise it, stick it in the comments, let us know where you're from, and let's get a vibe for today's snizzle, today's constructive nonsense, constructive bullshit, as we like to call it. Constructive shite, we call it, Stuart. Be professional, man. My word for the check-in is excited. I'm excited. I feel excited for the end of the year. And do you know why? From starting this YouTube, these walking talks, from the feedback I've been getting, it's been amazing, to be honest. And I just want to say I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate people getting involved in the comments, the private DMs that I've been getting as well. It's given me motivation and inspiration to stick with it, stick with the journey, man. So aye, thank you. And just to recap what we're covering this series, it is the 6 steps to never attracting chaos again. In the first step we spoke about self-awareness, shining a light on the wound that keeps attracting the Muppets in different tracksuits. The second step, part 2, was making peace with your past so it stops choosing partners for you. And I spoke about being the good girl and how the good girl abandons herself for love. Also in that episode I spoke about the little soldier who sabotages love when it gets close. And we pinpointed that episode was here, the voice, making peace with that voice in your head. And last week we spoke about how not to abandon yourself and start choosing you first. So all about building self-respect, self-love through my healing triangle, physically, mentally and emotionally. And this week we're going to talk about self-control, How to walk away from the first signs of disrespect when they show up. Not second strike, third strike, fourth strike, first strike and you are gone. You've grabbed their shoes and you've bolted out of there. And I want to share from last week, because I get quite a few DMs to say I resonate with the story about your client. And just to highlight that again is, when I was on a call with one of my clients, she says to me, Stuart, I feel like a flatmate, not a wife. And you know, that didn't happen overnight. Did it? Fuck, man. It did not happen overnight. It happened over a prolonged period of time where she ignored the signs of disrespect. And it happened due to her self-esteem, her self-worth getting chipped away at. And it get chipped away with three stages of disrespect, which were subtle, then casual, then by the end of it, it was right out blatant. And let's walk you through them then. Let's walk you through these signs of disrespect. So subtle. Let's start with subtle, because that's where it begins. And that's where we have to pinpoint, that's where we have to go, fuck, that didn't sit right with me. Wait a minute, that's a red flag. I have to go here. I have to turn away and walk the different direction. So let's put you in a scenario. You've just started dating a Muppet. Let's say you've just started dating a Muppet. We'll call him a Muppet. But you find him charming. You find him, let's say, you just find it's good chemistry. You've been dating 2-3 months and all is going well. It's a honeymoon phase here, innit? This is where we're wearing the masks, innit? Something I always say to my clients is, when we do like boundaries and attachment work, is understand we're all wearing a mask the first 2-3 months of dating. And around about the 2-3 months point, that's where the mask will fucking slip. And I've well and truly wore masks the first 2-3 months, put my best foot forward, the best version of Stuart. I've been there, I've wore that t-shirt, and you have as well, you know what I'm talking about, innit? We're doing the best version of us gets put forward. Right, so back to the story, Stuart. So you are, right, you're dating, and let's say he's invited you over for pre-drinks before you go for, come on son, before you go for a night out. Yeah, what's this? Rambo can see a wee dog here. Right, before you go for a night out. And you're like, yeah, happy days, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go this way. You get your bag, you get ready, you jump in your car and you drive over. You're having pre-drinks. You start getting ready, man. In the bathroom, makeup on, dress on. And then you come out and he has a little comment to you. He makes a little passive joke about what you're wearing. And you're taken aback by it. In fact, you're a wee bit shocked and you're trying to process it, man, because you're like, where the hell did that come from? That doesn't sit right with me. And then you pipe up, man, and you go, listen, I didn't appreciate that. Didn't appreciate what you said there, Muppet. Maybe not that aggressive, but that's what you should have said. And he hits back as it was just a joke. And you're like, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. And then he goes, come on, man, it's just a wee bit of banter. You're overthinking this. And that there is a little subtle sign of disrespect, because he's dismissing how you are feeling. He's dismissed your feelings, man. And that, let's say that leaves you feeling fucking confused, man. You're like, what the hell? And if we know this, the subtle, right, if we know this and we continue on, it gets to the casual stage. And the casual stage, you disrespect, is usually when you're attached and you're getting in deeper, 6 months to a year. He's got his slippers well and truly under your fucking coffee table, man. He's got his toothbrush in your bathroom, and His good morning texts have soon changed to "you're too sensitive." And his energy is hot and cold. Some days he's all over you like a fucking rash. Other days he's not to be seen. And when you're in his presence, you don't quite know what to expect. It's hot and cold. You're walking on eggshells. You are, let's say you're managing his emotions, not your own. And here's the hardest part with all this, because we're getting addicted. We're addicted to that chaos. We're addicted to that drama. And when we're in that deep, we can fast forward and you're living together. And when you're living together, you're so deeply invested that you started to lose yourself. Lose who you are, your identity. You look in the mirror and you just go, wow, I'm not the woman who I once was. I feel like I am a flatmate, not a girlfriend in this relationship. I feel isolated. I feel I'm completely getting dismissed. His words are simply now just, if you don't like it, you can leave. Or this is who I am. If you don't like it, you can leave. The disrespect is blatant. Blatant. Blatant, blatant, blatant. And the question I want to ask you now is, just Rambo's just popping behind me. What sign or what stage are you at? What stage of disrespect are you at in your relationships or in your dating? You might be dating at the moment. Is there any subtle disrespect showing up? Are you maybe further on right, in your relationship? Is it casual? Are you walking on eggshells? Or are you living together, married, whatever it is, and the disrespect is just blatant now? All I want you to do is take a moment, let that digest, let that question digest. And when it comes to you, and if you're feeling brave enough again, share it. Share it in the comments. But here's the kicker, right? Here's the kicker with me and me Rambo. I came across a comment yesterday from another loyal walking talker who says, Stuart, I watched your video midweek on phrases, red flag phrases men say. And I had a massive, massive light bulb moment, she says. Massive. She says, I was the one saying the phrases. I was the one saying the red flags, phrases to men. I'm the fucking red flag. And that is a massive, massive realisation, because you might be not the wounded one, but you might be wounding others. And I want you to take a moment and also let that bloody digest as well. Right, a couple of questions in there. Are you getting wounded or are you doing the wounding? And that is all part of the healing process, is self-awareness. Self-awareness, self-awareness. And I can't stress that enough, man. When we start to realise, wait a minute, here I can be toxic as well. But that comes from the mask, the wounds, right, that are driving the behaviour, driving the self-sabotage. So take a moment and let that sit in, because I'm just getting my eyes on wee Rambo. He's eating are you alright, son? Are you eating a bloody rock? He's eating a bloody rock. He's like, fucking come on, man, you're boring the absolute. You're boring me. I just see here, there's like somebody's bed there, so somebody must have been sleeping there. They're not anymore. But hey ho. You alright, son? He's just looking up at me as if to say, what you doing? Are we going? Are we going walkies? Are we going walkies, da? So when we know the stages, right, when you know the stages of disrespect, it's understanding that, right, understanding that we have to pinpoint when it's subtly happening to us so we can get the fuck out of there. And one of the frameworks I coach my clients when we're going through the boundaries module is something I touched on last week, which is SARE. Consistency, energy and respect. And it's something to go through methodically and logically, whether it's your dating or your deep in a relationship, you're living with your partner, it's a marriage, and you can start to understand when someone is basically disrespecting you. And it works like this: consistency. Is this person's actions and words aligned? Are they being consistent in both? Are they showing up consistently? Ask yourself that. Is this person showing up consistently? I'm just watching Rambo. Rambo, what you doing, man? This way. He sees a wee dog up there. This is the thing when I do these uncut and fucking live, anything can happen. Dog walkers, Rambo thinking he's got to run over. He's just there, I'll let you see him. Rambo, yeah. I'll show you. See if you see that wee dog. See that wee dog walker? Come on this way, son. Let's go. Come on. What's this? Turn this back round so I don't get lost. Come on, yeah, go. He's away for the ball. The stone. I always lose my train of thought when I stop walking. That's how I try and walk, because things come to me naturally and it flows, and when it hits a period of this, I lose my train of thought. So I was talking about the framework, right? The fucking framework I share with my clients: consistency. And this is what you start with. Does his actions and words align? Are they in alignment? Is he showing up consistently? And when I say showing up consistently, it's easy to show up consistently when everything's going his way, everything's going right. But is he showing up consistently when there's a wee bit of friction from you, a wee bit of pushback, or there's a wobble in the relationship? Does he still present himself as that same man? Does he still speak to you with respect? Does he still show up and give you match your energy? Does he not go from like hot or cold? Is he still present in your energy? And then we have the next is energy. Energy doesn't lie. Right? Your energy does not lie. Your nervous system doesn't lie. And the question you ask yourself here is, when I'm in this man's presence, do I feel calm or anxious? What kind of feedback is my nervous system giving me? And that's all you do. You just ask your nervous system, like I asked your nervous system at the start. Check in with it. Take a wee moment, put your hand on here, right, your hand on your stomach, and see what it's saying to you. Feel it. Right, is this making me feel anxious? Right, because your nervous system, it takes your mind time to catch up with your nervous system, believe it or not. So listen to the red flags, listen to the warning signs, and the warning signs usually come through feelings of anxiety. And last one is respect. And the simple question you ask yourself when it comes to respect is, how does he deal with you saying no? How does he deal with you saying no? What's his reaction to not getting what he wants? What's it like? What is it? Right, the biggest thing you'll learn for people, not just dating and relationships, is when you say no to them and how they respond to that. Right, does he act like a fucking child? Right, because you've said no to going on a night out, you've said no to having sex with him. What's his behaviour like? Is his behaviour of a mature man who respects you, or is he acting like a 5-year-old winded boy? Pulling back, going quiet, disrespecting you. So go through that. That's a simple framework. Right, I coach my clients called SARE, and I touched on it last week. It is consistency, energy and respect. And if one of these are off, any one of them are fucking off, that is your golden ticket to go, I am out of here, mate. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 quid. So that is your golden ticket, Sarah. And just go through that methodically. Right, try not let your emotions get the better of you. And it'll keep you right, man. It'll keep you so right. Right, Sarah. Consistency, energy, and respect. And the big one to test someone is when you say no to them and how they respond. That'll give you a lot of feedback. A lot of fucking feedback, man. So it will. You alright, Rambo, son? The man's just down there, sniffing away, enjoying his life. What a beautiful evening it is. So it is. So yeah, how to walk away from disrespect at the first signs of it. As you're well aware, some of my sayings for you are like, know your worth and never fucking forget it, and no thank you and fuck off. So remember them when you're going through, sir. Right, remember them. Rambo, sis, come on, sis, Rambo. He's away to play, look. He's not listening to me. Come on. He's off. He's off to say hello, so he is. Let's see me zoom in on him. I'll need to go grab him, so I will. He's away. No, he's come. Rambo, sis, go and get it. You bam, man. What are you doing? You're causing mischief. Look, let's say hello, everybody. Causing bloody mischief, so he is. But yeah, that's how we walk away, right? The first signs of disrespect. And no third strike, no 2 strikes, no 3 strikes, right there and then. So if you are enjoying these walking talks, don't forget to like and subscribe, man, and get involved with the channel. Also, if you want to go deeper on your journey and you want some accountability, right, don't forget to go to the bio and click on the link and you can see my little, or my big, or my, what's the magic word I'm looking for? My transformational program, 6-month program, because I believe that's what it takes to make change, build the foundations, right? 6 months to really deep dive and look at yourself, all aspects of yourself in this journey. So if you're feeling like now is the time, go have a wee nose at that. The link is also in the description. And a little look forward to next week as we are going to talk about leading yourself, right? Leading you and improving you when it comes to relationships, right? Lead yourself, choose yourself, right? That's next week, that's part 5, man. So have a good one, and I'll see you next Sunday. Cheers.